Each day, about 100,000 planes fly through the sky. But get this, it wasn't until 1986 that a plane was flown by a female captain.
That's when Beverly Bass came along, and Suzy Welch has more on her incredible story.
Hi, hello there. 25 years into her career as an airline pilot, Captain Bass received word that the Twin Towers had been taken down. Her plane was one of 39 redirected to a landing at Gander, Newfoundland. Her heroic story and career are now featured in the Broadway smash hit Come From Away. I sat down with Bev at the famed Schoenfeld Theater to hear her firsthand story about the experience.
We are right over the middle of the North Atlantic when we get notified on the air-to-air frequency that one of the towers had been hit. And you know, we were just sitting there eating lunch. It was a beautiful day, and we assumed it was a light airplane. We talked about it, but just went back to our business as usual. And then about 20 minutes later, we were notified that the second tower had been hit, and with that came the word terrorism. We don't get orders as to where to land, but we did that day. And they said, land your airplane immediately in Gander, Newfoundland. So for me, the hardest part was my PA. What am I going to say to the passengers?
Nothing prepares you for something like this.
No, we didn't have any training. We didn't have a checklist. We didn't have any guidelines to follow.
We sort of didn't even really know what terrorism was.
No, I'm like, what does that even mean?
Did you have a new feeling in your heart when you got into the cockpit to fly again after that day? Did it change flying for you?
No, never, not any part of it. I could not wait to fly again when we got home because I was never going to let them ruin what I loved so much.
For Bev, flying was a passion worth fighting for.
I was raised to believe that I could do anything I wanted as long as I was willing to work very hard to achieve it. I didn't really know anything about gender discrimination. I just knew that I wanted to fly, and I couldn't imagine that anybody was going to say no to me.
Surely along the way, somebody said no.
Absolutely. I would apply for various jobs. A lot of the guys would say to me, well, you have plenty of experience in the airplane, but you know, we just can't have a female pilot flying our executives because, you know, what would the wives think of that? And it was so disheartening because, you know, that would never enter my mind. I just wanted to fly the airplane.
By 1976, she became the third female pilot in history, hired by American Airlines. 10 years later, she would become their first female captain.
Did you get reaction from people like, wow, we've got a woman pilot?
Yes, that happened throughout my career. One day, the passengers were boarding the plane, and this elderly lady looked in, and she saw me sitting there, and she said, I didn't know the captain had a secretary.
Bev's story and her experience on 9/11 eventually caught the eye of Broadway producers.
They said girls shouldn't be in the cockpit.
I am genuinely deeply touched each night to tell her story. What a beautiful, incredible, strong, powerful woman to portray. I'm the luckiest.
So you're sitting in the audience, okay? The show starts, and suddenly there you are, up on the stage being portrayed very fully.
Within the first 5 minutes of the show, when Jen picks up the phone and says, I'm fine, Tom.
I'm fine.
My husband literally buried his head in his hands and was sobbing because what I realized at that time is that day was actually harder on him than it was on me.
In 2008, Bev retired from flying, but 8 years later, she returned to the sky.
Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky.
Nothing really could get between you and the sky, right?
Yes, and I'm loving every minute of it.
And you don't have any plans to cut this out, it sounds like.
Well, I'm going to go as long as I can.
Wow, that's amazing. So has she seen this Broadway show?
Guess what? She's seen it 75
Wow.
times. She's in a little competition with her husband. He's seen it 74 times. But I can see why. I mean, there's her whole life. And, you know, she's not going to stop flying anytime soon. But her daughter right now is training to be a commercial airline pilot. I mean, this is a family that has flying in their hearts.
DNA.
And their soul.
That's an awesome story,
Terrific.
Suzy.
We did it again,
Don't you
Suzy.
love Suzy?
We love our Suzy.
Yes, indeed.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here. to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.